Alright, hey guys, Pax here, welcome back to another deck showcase. As the title states, we're going to be going over, once again, Solgaleo EX. Now, this deck, it recently got a buff, this card specifically, and other cards as well, mainly because of this card right here, Shiinotic. Yeah, this card is pretty nice, especially when you're getting very bad RNG, because of the ability Illuminate. Once during your turn, you may put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand, meaning that it just adds on to the consistency of getting your Solgaleos out. So theoretically, towards the early/mid game, you have a higher chance to get 2 Solgaleos out, and just basically work from that. Very fun deck. We'll see how it performs overall in this deck showcase. This is the full deck right here. It's also in the bottom left. And yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, I make Pokemon Pocket content pretty much daily, really liking the game. And with that being said, consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss out on Pokemon Pocket content. And to add on to that, I really do appreciate the support I've been getting recently in my videos. I really appreciate you guys commenting and just like interacting. Really enjoying this community engagement and all the support. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the deck showcase. Alright, here we are in our first battle. This is in casual mode. Again, if you guys are in my channel, how these deck showcases usually go, I'm going to do at least 3 battles. First one for this video is going to be a casual battle. Next 2 are going to be in ranked. And okay, this is interesting. Okay, he's using a very aggressive poison deck. Okay, this is the setup we're gonna be rocking for now. Hopefully we can get a rare candy, please. But we can still work with this. Ideally for this deck, you do want to go second just to maximize your points. Screw, I'm just gonna chill like this. Might as well Giant Cape. Yeah, this is not looking good. He's attacking with Poi Pole. Okay, only doing 20 damage. All right, actually 40 because of type advantage. Damn, that is pretty rough. But on the bright side, we can. Ooh, okay. Damn, this is not good. We can still win this, but it looks rather scary. For now, might as well, just in case Sabrina's, put another Morlul. Okay, the setup is not the worst. Ideally, what you want to do is have Morlul out in the front, just kind of tanking chip damage. 2 Cosmogs in the bench, and if you want, have another Morlul as well. Damn, this Morlul might die. Oh gosh, okay, yeah, he's dead. Okay, Morlul is at 10 HP. Perfect, okay, yeah, this is great. Okay, this is huge. We can just do this now. This is amazing because he didn't put Poison Barb yet. His deck prioritizes on Poison Barbs. And okay, this is perfect. And we have 2 Lilies as well. We have 2 Lilies. Damn, we don't even need Shiinotic. Shiinotic's gonna help out a lot. But at the same time, towards the end game, I feel like Shiinotics are a liability. Right, Solgaleo getting the first point. But let's say theoretically towards the end game, this Solgaleo dies. I have another Solgaleo in the bench. I sub that guy in. I attack, I do my usual thing. My opponent's next turn, if he's Sabrina's and he has a Pokemon that can one-shot that Morlul or Shiinotic, then it's pretty much GG. Oh, okay. Damn. That was interesting. Interesting first battle. The guy just literally just gave up. He could have still won. Granted, it is required a little bit more luck, but damn. Okay, yeah. Screw it. Next game. All right, next battle going second. Keep in mind this is still in casual battle. Next battle will be in ranked. Okay, he's playing. Damn, dude, Guzzlord. I hate this guy. I love and hate this guy. Grindcore can be super annoying and also super satisfying if you guys use him. If you guys haven't seen it, I made a Guzzlord EX deck showcase. Very fun in my opinion. He places Nihilego, just boosting poison damage, which is not good against Solgaleo because Solgaleo already takes damage from recoil, so it's not good, not very ideal. But hand-wise, could be better. For now, we're just gonna do this. Ideally, again, you do want to go second. We did go second this time, so yes. Theoretically, next turn, we can get Solgaleo out. For now, I'm just going to Giant Cape and end my turn. Hey, okay, perfect. We got Solgaleo finally out. This is pretty good. Yeah, depending on how fast this goes, we might not even see freaking Shiinotic in action because look at this. Yes. Finally out. One-shotting the Celesteela, you will take poison damage, but keep in mind you also have Lily. So this is great. So, okay, this is great. One-shotting Celesteela. Oh, shit. Okay, he Ionos. Could help us in the long run, but okay, Professor's Research. Damn. Yeah, we kind of need a Lily. This is pretty unfortunate. Okay, never mind. Okay, he doesn't attack. I thought he's going to attack, just chip in. Okay, perfect. Yeah. I thought he's going to chip Solgaleo a lot more. We have 2 choices right here. We could either Lily or Professor's Research. Okay, so Solgaleo won't die next turn. So for now, I'm just gonna Professor's Research. Hopefully, I can get another Solgaleo out. Damn, this is very bad RNG. Again, you're gonna run into this. Like, Shiinotic is supposed to help you with your draw chances, but if you can't get Shiinotic out, then like, look at this. What am I looking at? Hopefully, it doesn't Mars or red card me. For now, I'm gonna feed this Solgaleo. 1, because Grindcore, basically, if you guys don't know, essentially an attack form of Team Rocket Grunt. And 2, I could, if he doesn't deduct any energy next turn, I could sub Solgaleo out and then sub him back in with his ability because keep in mind, poison damage. We're taking 20 poison damage because of Nihilego's buff. Okay, Grindcore. This guy could make or break our game right now. Perfect. Okay, yes. This is good. This is good. This is very nice. Let me look at his hand. Okay, so if he... Damn, he has no cards. But if he Lucamines, he can use Tyrannical Hole next turn. What is his hand? On the bright side, we do have 2 Lilies. So for now, yeah, I'm gonna feed this guy. Retreat. Summon Morlo. And then now, Solgaleo's ability right here, Rising Road. Now he doesn't have any poison damage, which is pretty huge. Because if I didn't do that, the Solgaleo will be taking 20 to 30 damage each turn, which is pretty huge. Okay, this is gonna get him to... Damn. This is still pretty rough because he can still one-shot all that to get like potentially one-shotted. But again, he has no cards. He needs to get lucky with that Lucamine. Oh shit, okay. Subbing in Celesteela. He is desperate. This is good because we do have Cyrus. So yeah, GG. If he had Lucamine there, he could have one-shotted the Solgaleo, but he didn't. Now we can finally start building the other Solgaleo. I'm losing my voice. Okay, GG. Yeah. You got pretty bad RNG, but did secure the dub. This kind of shows that even with this deck, even with the increased draw support, you're still gonna run into some issues like this. All right, here we are in ranked. Okay, this hand isn't the worst. Hopefully we can get another Cosmog, but at least we get the Shiinotic buff out. Bam. This is okay. This is not a good starting hand. This is why I hate Solgaleo with a passion. I don't know why. It might just be confirmation bias, but I feel like my luck with this deck is pretty bad. To make this better, you could definitely add Iono. Like instead of probably running Cyrus, you could definitely just add Iono, but you can still get some good value with Cyrus, as you can see from my previous battle. For now, all we can really do is feed this Morlo. Like that's all we could do. This is, especially with this matchup, because okay, he's using Charmander and Type Null. Charmander pretty much can one-shot Solgaleo. Oh, he Marses too, great. Yes, this is great. Damn, this is, we had one shot, one opportunity. What is... Okay, alright, Morlo taking 30 damage, and... Wow, did he Gladion? He Gladion too. Okay, so he has a Charizard out. He has Silvally built next turn. Yeah, this is this is gonna be very hard winning, because I can definitely one-shot the Type Null or Silvally. But this guy, yeah, Charizard EX is pretty scary. We do need on top with pulling Solgaleo, hopefully we can get Lily, because we need that Lily support to go up against this Charizard EX. Yeah, he fed the Charizard. Interesting. I would feed probably the Type Null to get more value, but okay, what? Sure. Honestly, I might sub out Cyrus for Iono at this point. Like, yeah, this luck isn't the best. Like, what is this, man? I feel like I'm getting like the worst luck for this deck showcase, because ideally you do want to get Shiinotic out as fast as possible. Same thing with Solgaleo, and if you can't get those two out, then you're pretty much screwed. Like if you got Shiinotic out, it will make it a lot easier to get Solgaleo out. However, yeah, that's not the case, and you're gonna run into this in ranked, which is pretty unfortunate. And keep in mind, red cards and Marses are still pretty prominent, and it could easily counter you. Yeah, this is okay. He's giving me a chance, but at the same time, okay, yeah, this is not looking good. Hey, Shiinotic is finally out. Okay, we can get some value with him. Hopefully, please give me a Solgaleo. At this point, I have a 50% chance to get Solgaleo. So please give me that guy. Perfect. Okay, so this is pretty good. At this point, honestly, I might just do some chip damage with Shiinotic, because Shiinotic's gonna die regardless next turn. Feed him. Yeah, let's do that. Gentle slap. Okay, Shiinotic is dead. He did Lily as well. So on the bright side, we did bait the Lily. Okay, this is a pretty bad matchup. Hindsight-wise, I probably should have did chip damage onto that Silvally. But even then, competing against the Solgaleo is pretty difficult. Especially this RNG, like... Yeah, okay, so I do 120. He could very much win if he Guzmas. If I get Guzma this turn, it's basically GG, because the Solgaleo is going to be at 170 HP. This is a very bad matchup because Charizard EX does have type advantage. Doing 170? Yeah, this luck isn't that good. Even if I did chip damage to Silvally, like, I still wouldn't have won, but this is pretty depressing. Again, you're going to run into this in ranked, and keep in mind, yeah, stage 2s, Mars and red cards are like the worst nightmare. However, inversely towards the early game, they could very much help you out, depending if you have bad cards. So yeah, on the bright side, we can kill the Charizard EX. The downside is that we lose. Silvally right here, there's a chance we could win. We shall see. There's still a chance if those two cards are not supporters, but I'm assuming they are. Those 3 cards. Yeah, Professor's Research. Okay, yeah, GG. There's really no competing. Hopefully next battle will be a lot better, but yeah, this kind of shows that even with the increased RNG, there's still RNG. You can still get a very bad hand. Granted, it is a lot more unlikely, but however, in my case, it's very likely. Yeah, as you can see, I'm getting very bad RNG. Alright, last battle. Going second, this is pretty good. We might be going against a mirror match. because he's also using metal as well. So old versus new. Okay, this is a very good comparison. Because yeah, Skarmy, again, I stated earlier, he's good for chip damage. So ideally how you want to play this version of the deck is to have both Skarmies out, they die, and then towards the end game, Solgaleo sweeps. Or depending on your opponent's loadout, if you get very lucky and you get Solgaleo out very early in the game, you just sub him and then kind of just dominate your opponent. Okay, hand-wise, this is pretty good. Depending on how this battle goes, I'm going to do one more battle because I do want to showcase more usage of Shiinotic, but I can't get him out. Like, what is going on here? For now, just do this. Giant Cape. Might as well teleport just to basically maximize HP right here. Okay, so he Poison Barbed. Did some chip damage with Skarmory. Got pretty bad RNG, didn't evolve anybody. Okay, this is pretty good. We have Lily as well, so Professor's Research. Holy crap, this is a very good hand right here. So for now, yes, this is great. Rare Candy. Solgaleo is finally out. I'm going to take a little bit of damage, 20 to 30 damage, but we don't care. We have Lily, and with that, we do have Shiinotic as well next turn. Damn, okay, so all he did was feed his Cosmog, really banking on him. I'm assuming in his hand, he needs either a Rare Candy or a Solgaleo. Pretty bad RNG, but that's really the definition of Solgaleo. I feel like for this deck, I don't know why, but like I feel like when it comes to stage 2 decks, you need a lot of like good RNG to run this guy. Like there's a lot of times where like I just get very bad RNG. Might as well feed this Cosmog right here. Perfect. Okay, yeah. So next turn, if he can't pull anything, we basically win. Okay, he concedes. Yeah. I'm gonna do one more battle. This was fairly short yet again, but this is interesting. Again, he got bad RNG. He could have easily won if he got all the cards he needed, but as you can see from the video, he just couldn't get a Solgaleo out. And this deck is a lot better because yeah, with Shiinotic, you can get him out. Currently, as of right now, we don't really see Shiinotic get it that insane of a value because again, it's all RNG with Shiinotic as well because you could very much get something you still don't need. But overall, it does boost your chances. Last battle. This is actually the last one. Yeah, I'm just really I want to make this deck work, man. I'm really trying to. I probably should replace the Cyrus with a Iono. Because yeah, depending, like given my luck, if you're having this bad luck, replace it with a Iono in my opinion. Like if you're chilling and you're just getting like the best luck ever, then yeah, just you do you. Could be better. There's a chance. Please give me a Solgaleo next turn. If you can do that, if you can get Solgaleo out, that'll be huge. This is damn, dude, that's just a hand diff. Okay, so he has Solgaleo out. Shiinotic as well. Wow, this is the ideal setup that you want. Yeah, what he has is the ideal setup that you want. Okay, on the bright side, we do have Shiinotic. And then hopefully, please give me Solgaleo. Cosmo. Sure. Well, why not? Let's just chill like this for now, I guess. Okay, yeah. So all we could really do is this. Damn. This is RNG diff. Again, you're gonna run into this. In my opinion, this deck is not my favorite. Like, I feel like in this current meta, there are far better decks out there that you'll find a lot more fun and more consistent with. Whereas this deck, yeah, this is... I very much prefer the old Skarmory, like the old Solgaleo EX deck. But as a final battle, this isn't the worst. For my losing streak, this is pretty bad for me. However, this is the ideal setup that you want for this deck right here. So, my opponent, not my deck, not my setup, because, okay, Morlul, sure. Yeah, so again, to add consistency, you very much can run Iono, but keep in mind, this guy didn't Iono at all, and he got everything that he needed. Damn, we could still win. Sure, we can very much still win. Might as well do this. We're not gonna die this turn because of Stiffen, but like, there's nothing I could do. Next turn, my opponent, because of Shiinotic right here, he has a guaranteed Solgaleo, and he doesn't even need that because this guy's RNG is like the best. He just draws Solgaleo just like that, and yeah. So there's really no winning against this setup if you get good RNG. And if you don't, then it's yeah, good luck on you. I really don't know what I'm looking at here. This is the worst. I have 6 cards. 2 of them are Solgaleos, and one of them Shiinotic as well. I don't know. Solgaleo hates me. Solgaleo hates me with a passion. Again, like for you guys, like you might like Solgaleo overall, but even the old Solgaleo EX, I preferred other decks like during that meta. I feel like other decks were far better, at least in my opinion. But again, it's ultimately up to your RNG and depending on how the deck treats you. Hey, Cosmog, what up, man? Okay, yeah, this is very depressing. This is a very depressing way to end the video, but this is already as long as it should be. But this video is already way too long. Damn, just finish me off, man. At this point, I don't care. Targeting the Cosmog, man. He's just a kid. This guy is just a kid, a Nebula Pokemon. Weighing 0.2 pounds. Okay. Holy crap. Yeah, this guy weighs 2,000 pounds. That's insane. But okay, yeah, pretty depressing. But overall, I feel like as a last battle, that was perfect. If you watch my opponent, because that's ideally how you want to play the deck. Is to have my opponent set up right there. Don't have what I have, aka very bad RNG. But yeah, that's a Solgaleo EX deck showcase. I want to apologize for my poor performance towards the end of the video, but you're going to run into that. Theoretically, on paper, you shouldn't because of Shiinotic, because yeah, you can very much run Iono, but in my opinion, if you can get Shiinotic out, you have an increased chance to get Solgaleo out. But then again, if you can't get Shiinotic out and you get very bad RNG with Shiinotic, then that's really going to hinder you. But as you can see from my last battle, you don't need Iono to make this viable. Like, you just got to get lucky. Like, not even that lucky, but like, just have decent luck. But I guess luck was on my side for this deck showcase. Overall, I'd rate this deck as of right now. Bias aside, I would still rate this probably like B tier. Probably low B tier, because looking at the meta right now, a lot of decks prioritize on doing chip damage. So if you use a deck like this deck right here, yeah, if you use Buzzwole EX, Pheromosa is amazing with chip damage. I was stating this earlier, but the main issue of this is that towards your late game, if your Solgaleo EX dies, regardless if you have a Solgaleo out next turn, your Shiinotics are going to be liabilities. So yeah, you very much, for this deck, you want to win very early on and just get insane like dominance on the board. But if you make it towards the late game and yeah, your opponent gets built and can potentially one-shot this Shiinotic with probably like Buzzwole, then you're pretty much screwed, because yeah, for this deck right here, of course you want to be running Cyrus as well. Yeah, Cyrus is going to get insane value with that shipped card right here because of Pheromosa. And with that being said, I feel like the Skarmory and Solgaleo deck might be more consistent. It's kind of ironic, but especially in this meta, like to be anti-chip damage, because for that deck, you kind of want to prioritize having both. Like if you get very bad RNG, if you can't get your Solgaleo out very early in the game, you want to rely on the Skarmories. You want to get both of your Skarmories out first, do chip damage with them, and then when they both die, you sub in Solgaleo towards the early game, just kind of dominating the playfield, and hopefully by then you also have Lilies as well to support you. But yeah, with that being said, overall B tier. Again, I feel like in my opinion, there are far better decks in this meta to invest in, especially non-EX decks. If you guys haven't seen my Sub Valley deck showcase, I highly suggest you do. I very much recommend that deck as a non-EX deck, because yeah, non-EX decks are still very meta, as well as be more consistent, especially with Sub Valley because of Gladion support. A lot of talking, this video might be rather long, but yeah, I do apologize again for my bad RNG. I just hate Solgaleo. I don't know why, but this card has given me actual nightmares. Like, I don't know. Like, even the previous meta, I just got very bad RNG, even with Iono. I think at one point I started running 2 Ionos because of like just getting super bad RNG, and even then, like even with that, or even like 1 Iono and 1 communication, I just can't get him out. But yeah, a lot of talking. Hopefully you guys found this video informative, entertaining as well. Hopefully not as depressing as I feel right now, because yeah, my rank grind is gonna be very depressing. It's gonna be a lot more depressing than it was an hour ago. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.